not everything that's good is popular. You haven't even heard of some of the best cubing resources around, so let me introduce you to some of them. These are going to be two of the best cubing resources that I think are severely under-recognized. Starting out, crystalcuber.com is the sleek new trainer on the block. Right now, you can train CFOP Cross or any ZZ Method EO step on there. The big difference between CrystalCube and the 100 other cross trainers that are available is care. Most cross trainers get made for one specific purpose and then just abandoned, but CrystalCube is made with care and purpose to be the most widely useful cross trainer and is still being worked on to be improved. Right now, you can get random difficulty crosses or set of move counts that you'd always get, say, 5 or 6 move crosses, and you can practice looking at those. You can pick your preferred cross color, and there will soon be an option to have the solver pick the best cross on the scramble, like a color neutral mode. That's on the way. You can toggle whether you get full scrambles or shorter scrambles just for the cross, or whether the solver picks the best execution angle for you. You'll also be told how many moves the optimal solution is, and you can reveal the solution either all at once or one move at a time to help you find it. It also gives you a lot of different solutions for the scrambles, so you can see different ways to go about your solution and learn different ideas. Oh, and it works just fine on mobile. As well as the color neutral mode, a cross +1 stroke X cross trainer is also on the way. Now, most of the ZZ community already knows about CrystalCube, but I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that the ZZ portion of the trainer has all the same functionality about, choosing colors, so you can pick your axis, whatever, random difficulty, move count. But it also lets you choose between training EO, EO line, EO cross, EO arrow, or an EO 2x2x2 block. Truly, the best ZZ method tool there is. So, CrystalCube is fantastic for CFOP or ZZ users who want to improve their first step, but what about anything else? So say you want to improve 3x3, but you aren't sure exactly what, or you use RU or APB. Say you want hardware recommendations, or how to learn to perform better within a comp setting. Get a better mindset. The Geo project aims to be a great explanation of everything cubing. The idea is that most resources are kind of like a small book on one particular topic. Geo aims to be a library, stocked with the most detailed books on every topic imaginable. Right now there's only 2 resources to books available, 3x3 and hardware. Though Geo plans to expand throughout the WCA events, and I can tell you right now, there is a one-handed document in the works. But enough yap, let me just show you how in-depth Geo 3x3 is by getting into the doc and showing you around. So we step into the document, as you can see, here it is, it introduces itself, and it also links itself to its hardware guide so that you can get some good puzzles. Then it starts out with a notation tutorial. Geo wants to be accessible to solvers of any level with any method, so everybody should be able to use this, which is why it teaches you things as simple as notation, and it also covers how to get down into single-digit averages and beyond for various methods. But let's continue looking at this. It starts out with some general improvement tips, and most of these are for CFOP, but it has evergreen advice for every step that can be applied to pretty much any method if you just, really think about what the advice means. Also a little manifesto on better turning. This is important, guys. Some general cubing advice that helps you set healthy goals and expectations for yourself, as well as how to learn better and how to keep your routine up. You have Motivation 101 and how to practice more effectively. And the CFOP section is ridiculously expansive. Everything from how to learn algorithms to learning basic CFOP, full CFOP, learning F2L things, tricks such as keyhole, and a small little section on pseudo slotting. After it teaches you full PLL, it teaches you how to predict AUF. Incredibly important. It'll teach you full OLL, it'll teach you how to be color neutral, if you want to do that. It then will give you sub 10 splits and everything you need to do with the CFOP method to break down that famous barrier in cubing. If you want to use ZZ, there's a section that is written by me and vetted by Yoruba that covers an FAQ, how to learn the method, general advice, and different levels of mastery. This section is also available in video form. A link to that is in the document. Oh yeah, some example solves as well from one of the best ZZ method solvers. Of course, a RU section about how to get into RU, how to think about it, what color neutrality applies, the finger tricks, possible improvements, a little conclusion section. If you want to use APB, you can learn APB from here. Why should we consider doing it? How can you learn it coming in from CFOP? How do you get better at it? Where are the resources? Okay, but enough about individual methods. You want to go to competition? Hey, Geo's got you. FAQ for competitions, how to handle competition nerves, And final note on how your expectations for the competition and what you go there to do will impact what you get out of it. If anybody ever says anything cubing related that you don't understand, Geo3x3 has a massive jargon glossary. You can look it up in here and see what it actually means. This is really useful. What's also useful is all of these links at the bottom. Tons of useful websites, tutorials, videos, alg sheets. Oh look, there's a credit section. Wait, that's me. I promise this video is unbiased. Okay, what can we learn from this? The best resources around aren't necessarily the most popular. If you wanted to learn something new in cubing, you might do a Google search for it, you might do a YouTube search for it, you might just default to JPum's channel, and as good as JPum is for beginner and intermediate CFOP solvers, that's kind of where it ends. So I've shared with you today two of the absolute best cubing resources that I think are severely under-recognized. Crystal Cube is great, not just because it can apply to a lot of people who are learning CFOP and need help with cross, but because when the cross plus one trainer comes in, or the X cross trainer, that will help people who are at a much more high level with CFOP. It's also the best CZ resource on the market, and Geo3x3 is helpful for literally everyone who wants to improve 3x3. So now that I've shown you the only two resources you're ever going to need for 3x3 solving, why don't you subscribe to me? Because statistically, you aren't. If you are, hit the money button to give me money. I'd also like to say thank you to the people who have already given me money. That's Anthony Zhang, Phil, Ryan Eckersley, and Crystal Cuba. You're all good. Keep giving me money, please. Thank you.